So here we are with Paul, who thinks he's come up with a solution to everybody's coffee issues. So if you're like us and coffee addicts, he works away on site a lot, and there's unless you want some crappy instant coffee, which you never do, he has now come up with the perfect solution. Rather than travelling with a French press, he has come up with, and I think we have a close-up here, Wilf, for Handkerchief Coffee. I think we can see the stains on there, not just from coffee, so it is delightful in every way. And over to you.
So yeah, it is a bit of a problem when you're going around site. You can generally tell the standard of site you're going to as to whether or not they have got a French press or cafetiere in the grub hut. So for those sites that don't have it, and I've fallen foul in the past of trying to carry around a glass cafetiere, and they do break.
They do. Oh,
so we've come up.
He's got your metal French press.
Yes. So we've come up with the handkerchief. So this is in fact a handkerchief I've used for a couple of weeks now, and then obviously rinsed out, especially with all the COVID about, rinsed out very 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 well, and stuffed back into me briefcase. So this is the hanky, and the basic principle is pretty simple really. So the handkerchief is going to separate you from the coffee grinds. And it's just a classic engineering solution to an engineering problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the coffee first. I have been boiling and reboiling this kettle quite a lot. So we'll put this is our coffee of choice this morning. It's very nice coffee.
It is.
Not too strong. So we put a measure in there, however strong you want it. It's sort of medium strong, I think.
It's a half a cup. No, it's not. Okay.
Well, there we go. So we'll top it up now. Depending on what you got on site, I have the luxury here of a teaspoon. If not, you've got a pen or a pencil or a bit of stick or something. Yeah, you're going to mix it up, and it just depends how long you normally leave your coffee. I don't leave it very long, so we're not going to dwell on this now.
We haven't got really a crema yet, though, have we?
No, we'll give it a bit of a whatever, and we'll just let it settle. So this is quite a useful cup. This is metal, in case anyone didn't spot that. So it's pretty indestructible. So this is good site wear, this. So we take the cup and we put the handkerchief. So if you use the same piece every time, what happens is that the soap powder, which can taint the first cup or two, that it does go, and it's great. So you use the same corner of the handkerchief, you pop that in there like that, and you have to be quite careful and quite adept at keeping it there. Otherwise it would just collapse, and then you just pour the coffee in. That's that simple. There we go.
A little bit of spillage there.
We had a little bit of spillage, yeah, that's true. But that was, that's why we're outside really doing it. And there we go. We just get the rest of it in, and now it's just a case of just wait for it to go through those little fibres.
Close up there. Oh, that's good.
There we go. Wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Well, you are going to sample it later, because you volunteered. Oh, look, a little bit of crema on there. Only a little bit, I must admit. There we go. I think it's because the kettle had cooled down quite a bit by the time the film crew here got organised. There we are. So pop that back in there.
Hardly any mess.
No mess at all.
Okay.
There we go. So there's a cup of delicious, freshly made coffee.
Can I just point out at this point, nobody else has ever tried this, have they?
No, nobody will ever accept the coffee.
No. This is love right here.
It's not bad, is it?
It's all right.
It's acceptable.
Yeah. I mean,
did you get the overtone of the soap powder? No. Well, there we go. You see, that's the benefit.
Shouting again.
Okay, I'm shouting again. That's the benefit of reusing the handkerchief.
Aggie? Wilf?
So
sure.
my top tip now will be to rinse that out, pop it in the sun just for half an hour, dry it out.
Delicious.
And there you go. Cheers.